Alright, try this again. Cannot get the computer to work for whatever reason to go live, so we're going to try it again. Hey, how are you? See if I can adjust this a little bit higher so it's a little bit better. I don't like it that low. Hey, Mandy. Good day, mate. Yeah, for whatever reason, I don't know. I was trying to get on my computer and it did not want to work, so I'm going to try to move up a little bit. There we go. Let's see if this will work a little bit better. Stay. Maybe. No. Maybe that'll stay. So we'll try it again. So anyway, I just wanted to catch up, and I was going to try to go live last night, but was unable to since I lost power. So, that's no good. Kind of hard to stream when you don't have power, and it would literally pitch black dark in here. So I was like, well, that's not going to work. So I thought we'd try it again tonight, have a little fun. So hope you guys are doing well. So I thought I would kind of go over a few of my, I say few, my NYCC hauls, what I've got so far, what I've got on the way, see what you guys are up to on this Friday night, and just kind of hang out a little bit and see what's going on. So anybody picked anything up this week good? I know Christina got something kind of cool. What's up, 23? I just saw your comment, by the way, too. So I'm gonna be doing a video soon, and on that video, I'm gonna do just like a formal, here's the giveaway, comment below, do that kind of thing. Once I hit 150 subs, so the sooner I get there, the sooner I'll do it. I'm hoping to have it before right around the end of the month. So hopefully we'll have it by there. Let's have to see. Yeah, I like the. I got this in the box, of course. So yeah, rent's never fun. Rent is never fun. Hope you're doing good, Mary. So yeah, we had them paying the bills, and I was like, oh, yeah, the Care Bear. Yeah, I thought about it for a minute, but I just yeah, you do kind of score those. Mine are hiding. Where are they at? Way up there right there. There, you can probably see them. There they are. So that's mine up there. So anyway, we'll sit here for another minute or two, see who comes in. How many do I have? A little over 200 altogether, I think. Because I also have a box that I shared. I also posted. I have started a separate stash for all the ones I have for sale, and I have like. Hold on, let's see if I can see how many it is. Oh, dude, that's nothing. That's small potatoes for a lot of people I know. For example, it has over 600. So, but yeah, I got roughly 200. Let me look at my other stash. Well, I can't do it on my own, without logging in and everything like that. Let's see. I'll do it this way. Let me look and see. Excuse that. Let's see. Collection. So yeah, 60 for sale. I don't mind Marvel Legends. It's not something I've started collecting, but I do have them, or I do have seen them. I just really haven't started collecting those yet. The biggest thing I've worked on is pops and, of course, Hot Toy figures. So there's Baby Groot. Yeah, well, I have about, let's see, Jet has 600 and I have 200, so I got a third what he has. But I've also only been collecting for 6 months, roughly 6 to 8 months. Yeah, somewhere along in there. So yeah, so I got the Groot. Of course, I have. Well, he's hiding back here. Let's see if I can get him. There he is. I have the. Oh, you know good and well what a hot toy is. A 6 scale figure. Very accurate, very detailed. So the cool thing with this one, it's not very good, but it does have a magnetic. So it does kind of sit like that. Of course, it's not perfect, as you can tell. So he'll get that. And then I also have, let me put him up. Stay. And of course I have, knock everything off. I have this guy. So, and this is actually one that I got from Jetta. Pick that up. So, they're not cheap, but they're definitely worth it. They range anywhere from 150 up on up, and you know good well know that, Christina. You just need to go ahead and bite the bullet and buy one. I mean, look at this guy. I just let him take care of it. He can handle the stream. I just sit like this. So this is, of course, he has his backpack on. So, and I have Neon Tech Iron Man on order, as well as what else? Deadpool 2 and Darth Maul with the speeder are the ones I have on order right now. So hopefully he stays. So, all right. So what do you say I'll kind of start out. This is what I've gotten within, since the last live stream / NYCC. So the first one I got is Junkenstein. He was a must-have. You can kind of see his tire right there on the back. So actually, let me take him out. I haven't taken him out. So we'll pop him out. I don't know what I'm doing on YouTube either. I just kind of show up and watch videos and talk about nonsense. There we go. So there is this guy. And the colors on him are really awesome. And there's his tire. Of course, I'm covering it up. So, but he's supposed to be, you know, the doctor from like Frankenstein. So of course he's Junkrat, so Junkenstein. So, and of course that's just like the one, the first when Overwatch first came out, the first Halloween they had called Junkenstein's Revenge. So that's what they did, and this is when he was like the main boss in the character. So, but the cool thing is that he actually does come with a stand, as you can see. So you put his peg in there, peg in here, and there, and then he can actually stand up. It does come with a stand. What's up, Mel Matt? How you doing, man? You you Ubering tonight as usual? So, how'd you enjoy that cruise? Looked like it was a good time. So, pop this back in there real quick. Come on. This thing is really in there. Just dropped off. Nice, nice. Alright, so there's the first one. You have to forgive me going in and out. There's quite a few things here. So the next one I got was definitely a must-have, which was Korgomeek. Yeah, definitely nice when they come with a stand, which I've done some photographs, which I posted in the Discord if you're on that, on Jetta's Discord. And but the photos I did there, you know, I've only done the ones with Hot Toys, but of course I do them right in here. You can kind of see a little bit of it right there, but it goes to a huge, makes a noise there. Here we go. Got a huge grid there. That's a 47-inch box. Now I got to move it before it hits something. There we go. All right. So yeah. Yeah, I want to do a cruise. I just haven't done one yet, so maybe we'll do one before too long. PHH, what's up? Glad you could stop by. I know you guys were busy over there, so congrats on hitting 100. Yep, power's back on. I figured why not go ahead and do a stream tonight. I had planned to do one anyway. I thought I'd go hang out with the collecting couple for a little bit and then come over here and do that. So yeah, anyway, before I get too far off track, that was number 2 So I really liked him. Of course, he was right where the end where he's holding Meek. So definitely a very cool pop. And he's heavy too, like as you would expect him to be. So you guys let me know if you got any of these, what you did, didn't get, that kind of thing, as we're going along. So the next ones I got, I'm going to kind of show. No, I live in eastern North Carolina, so I live like 3.5, 4 hours from Jeddah, roughly, east of Jeddah, where Jeddah lives in kind of the Charlotte area, roughly. So definitely a good little ways. It's a good drive. I've met him. We went and spent had to do something with my wife one day, and we went up there. That happened to be having the Charlotte or Concord Comic Con. Went there, met him. So once we met him there, we did what we had to do with her, and then we just stayed the night. But it was cool to get to meet him. So, but it's one of those things where you can drive there and back in the day to where he is, where Jeddah is. But you're talking. I mean, it's literally drive there. You're talking a long day. You had to get it up, leave. 3.5 hours there and back. So you wouldn't have much time to be there. So, and of course, Kenpool stays there. Greg's further west in Tennessee. But and these aren't really these next two. They're not really New York Comic Con, but they are Target Con. And I really wasn't planning to get them, but I kind of went to Target to see what they had. They didn't have anything I really wanted. I saw these were the last two, so I figured why not? And Tom and Jerry. There we go. Let's see if I can get the glare out of the way. So there's Jerry with his little bomb there. And then there is Tom. So I kind of like these. I remember watching Tom and Jerry when I was little. So I thought they were definitely pretty cool. So I figured why not go ahead and grab them. And yeah, I mean, I thought they were pretty cool. I thought they were cute. I definitely watched my fair share. Yeah, mine weren't too bad. I think, let's see. Did I see one while ago? His little crease? Yeah, I got a small, I don't know if I can get it to show up on camera. There's a very small, you might can, right there you can probably see it. Yeah, these aren't that bad. You can see that little spot right there. Yep, congrats to PHH hitting 100. That's awesome of them. So, because when did you guys start your channel? Because wasn't that long ago, was it? Because I started mine right at the beginning of September. I think yesterday or today, I had to go back and look, but roughly a month. So that's not, so I'm happy where I'm at so far. And the community's been great, so, hard to argue with that. So, let's see. Okay, so right about the same time. So, and I actually had lunch today with a tech YouTuber. He goes by Gamers Nexus, and if you're into any kind of tech stuff, you may have heard of him. But he has, what's he at now? Like 400-ish K subs. But he's one of the powerhouses in the tech community as far as tech reviews and stuff like that. So went and had lunch with him and met another Patreon backer that who's actually one of his moderators in his Discord. So, but we went, had lunch and hung out for a little while. So it's cool to get to meet him. So it's always fun to meet, I guess you could say other YouTubers, which I'm relatively new to it. So, and I have a long way to go. But anyway, so the next thing is, well, you probably saw it then, is I actually thought these were the actual vinyl figures, but these are the smaller ones, and I've seen the singles in GameStop, but I haven't really bothered to pick them up, so I guess I have to now at some point. But it's the little vinyl figures from Amazon, which is the Mickey. And after I got them, I was kind of like, well, they're really small. They're not like I thought, but they are pretty cool. And they do have, zoom in for you guys, all of those characters that you can get. So those are all the stop, focus. Those are all the regular characters. And then these are the special edition ones. So I actually liked them when I saw them. Oh, they're pretty cool. So I'm definitely probably gonna keep a hold on to these. So, and I've seen them in GameStop. You can buy them. They're I want to say they're $6 or $7 roughly, but they come in little single packs. I actually almost talked one of my twins into buying one day, and he didn't. So I guess now I have to go back and get them at some point. But I got those. And I guess the next thing to follow, it probably makes sense, is the Whirlwind Mickey. So of course the Walmart one, and this one, believe it or not, shipped to store from Walmart, and it came in good shape. So it's definitely, so far, they're 2 for 2 on shipping me pops quickly and without any issue. So hard to fuss with that. I was kind of worried, both times coming from Walmart, but I've had, what was the other one I got? I can't remember now. Oh, the Grinch. I got the Walmart Grinch and I got that, and both of them came. Now, granted, with the Grinch, I ordered two, just for shipping purposes, but I figured the other ones came good. I'm like, I'll give it a shot, and hey, they turned out good, so I really couldn't argue with that. Um, I was really happy. I was worried that because I have all the other Mickeys, which are somewhere up there. So this one, I was like, I saw this one, I was like, well, I got to get this one too since I have the other five. So, and and I like Mickey, but I'm not like a huge Mickey fan. But it's kind of like you kind of have to with Mickey, I guess is the way I felt. It's like it's Mickey, you got to. So, and then luckily, my good friends here, Pop Hunters Houston, is helping me out with this one because I, like an idiot, was rearranging all these. I used to have them at an angle, kind of like Jetta did his at one time. They were kind of like this. And speaking of the devil, look at there. But I had mine at an angle, and I was rearranging them, and this one fell off the table over there. And I wasn't paying attention. I stepped off, and I smashed it. I ruined that box. I put tape on it, but of course you can see that it's creased horribly. So you can get it right there. You can see the crease. So this happens when 220 pounds steps on it. It just doesn't fare well. So, but luckily my good friends here, Pop Hunters Houston, are actually going to send me a new box, and it's actually supposed to be here tomorrow, assuming they ship it like they're supposed to. I've had a lot of issues this week with my mail lady because our regular one is on vacation, and whoever they are using for her is just horrible. I mean, I've had packages 2 days late. My wife didn't even get something she was supposed to get today, like a regular envelope. Yeah, like I said, it was supposed to come today, or they originally they were saying it was going to, and then of course Michael came through and kind of messed everything up, and then with the other mail lady running our route this week, it's just been horrible. So I'll be surprised if I see it tomorrow. To give you an example, my wife put an envelope to mail out today. And of course, like I had no idea she was gonna be on vacation, but she put an envelope in. The lady came and picked the envelope up, but didn't leave our mail for today. And I got something else in the mail today too, and she didn't leave it. Like it was, mailbox was empty. Came back 3 hours later, and I was like, I'm just gonna check just to see. Just something told me to check, and I got the package I was waiting for today for another different one. That showed up, but the envelope my wife was waiting on never showed up. So it was like, great. So hopefully they'll actually deliver it tomorrow. I'm hoping, but there's a good out of box picture of Gearhead. Since the box is already destroyed, why not? But I really like this one because with the see through, you can see his gears, and that's just really cool. So, or Revolio Clocksworks Jr. for those of you that have seen it. Yeah, I don't have many out of the box. The only few I have out of the box is the bigger ones like T-Rex and the Atlas, which is right there. Atlas is out of there, so I have Atlas out, and I have the T-Rex over here out, and of course I have a few other knick-knack 3D prints that I've done, kind of laying around, but which I need to do some more 3D printing. I actually have somebody wanted me to print something. Oh, I went and talked to the supervisor a couple times this week, but he doesn't really. Me and him have had rounds, so he doesn't really pay me a lot of minds. I actually emailed the actual attorney, the postmaster general, one time because me and him's had such an issue before in the past, and that's a whole long different story. But yeah, I've gone my rounds with him, so now I say my piece when I have an issue, and I just leave it be. I don't really push the issue too much. I just fine whatever. I'm done. So if I did mark on the app or on the website, I marked that the piece today didn't show up that it's supposed to. So unless she came back a third time, which is completely possible because I think it was Monday or Tuesday, we never got our mail, and I went by the next morning to check, and the lady who works the counter that I know real well, she told me that the supervisor called her and told her to just come in because it was like 6:30, and she still wasn't even like 3/4 of the way done with the route, or even halfway. Like she was just, it was horrible. So, but I hope, luckily, my mail lady will be back next week, so everything will get back to normal. So, and my mail lady is so good that she won't even leave packages on my doorstep. I actually, most time my truck's unlocked because I just don't leave anything of value in there. And of course, I live in the middle of nowhere, so I'll leave it unlocked, and she'll actually put my packages in my truck seat for me, and then she'll put them in my truck seat and then lock my door. So when I hear my truck go off, then I know she's dropped them off because usually because I work from home, so I know she's dropped them off and they're in there. So then I just walk out there and pick them up, unless it's something she needs signed. But most times, since she's quicker for her just to drop them there, and me and her, I've said, yeah, go for it. That's fine. Doesn't bother me. So I'll leave my truck unlocked, and when I know I have something coming, she'll drop it off there and uh, be done with it. So I can't really argue with that. And this one is one that I initially wasn't going to get, but I actually just decided to anyway. After I saw him on the 1st, on the 5th, and decided to go back to get this one just because when I saw it, it was really cool. And that is the Assaultron from Fallout. Let's see if I can get it. Let me just take him out of the box too, since the box comes open on the bottom pretty easy. And I saw the common one. Yeah, rural for sure. Yeah, we're middle of nowhere. We're like route. I know for a fact I'm Route 3, and up until probably, I don't know how long it was, but I still remember that we used to have route, like our address was routes, not our actual physical address. So, but this one, there's a better look at him out of the box. But he's holding these glow in the dark little, I guess they're like plasmas grenades of some sort. There's back of them. But the only difference between this one and the common one is that he doesn't have these little glow in the dark things in here. So kind of a lazy glow in the dark, or exclusive, but cool nonetheless. When I saw it, I was like, that's pretty cool. I'll have to get them. So I went back, and of course they had it, and I figured they would. So I went back and got that one, and was like, cool. So I definitely like him. I'll put him back in a minute. And the other one I got to get because he's up here on the top shelf. If I can reach him. There we go. So the other one, he's on my movie moment / 6-inch shelf above my window, and that is Cold Heart. So definitely like Cold Heart. I'm actually going to take him out of the box too. I say I am. There we go. Because I just thought he was really cool, and back when I was really heavy into playing Overwatch, this is one of my favorite characters. So, knock everything out. So there we go. So there's Cold Heart. There's definitely some paint flaws on this one. I'll show you guys in a second. But he's supposed to glow in the dark. Yeah, it was Tuesday then, but Tuesday, but yeah, and then I just noticed when I took it out, you guys see the paint defects like right here and right there, like they just messed up on there and didn't bother wiping it off. So that's interesting. So of course I didn't notice. I bet it'll scratch right off, but I don't want to mess with it too much. But yeah, this one's definitely a cool one. So, and then of course I have the normal variant, which is way up in the corner, with his helmet. And then this one is just like the Best Buy exclusive, except for, of course, instead of being all cold hearted, he's just normal. So, but this one's definitely cool pop. I've thought about displaying him out of the box just because he is so cool, but I don't know. Yeah, and the paint flaws, I mean, I keep them in the box most of the time, and even on top of that, he is, and you can't see it when he's like that. So it's not a paint flaw is not a huge deal, but it's definitely not a perfect paint job. You can kind of see. Looks like they got a little lazy on the knuckle right there, just like a little square. So it is what it is. So anyway, so I guess out of the ones I showed, what were your guys' favorites? Which ones I know you did you pick up out of ones I showed? Oh, I do have one more. I got to get it though. I might just get it in a second. Let's see, because he is up here, and he's probably one of my favorite ones. I just got him today. Building is really small. Yeah. I live in the middle of nowhere, so you know that's just what it is there. So the next one, which showed up today finally, was Professor Quirrell, and this one's definitely up there on the coolness factor just because of that right there, turban. So those of you that haven't seen it, of course, that's Voldemort, and in the movie, he is supposedly dead, and then towards the end of the movie, which has been out long enough, if you haven't seen it, sorry, spoiler alert. He ends up trying to come back to life through this guy, the professor. So that's why he's kind of living in the back of this guy, like he's kind of like a leech or like a parasite. He's kind of living off this guy. So that's why when you take us, and you don't see that towards the end of the movie. And I actually watched some of that movie today. I didn't get to watch it all, but you see it in the movie where when he takes his turban off at the end, he comes out and starts talking on the back of this guy's head. So I need to try. I don't know. Of course, this isn't the best pop. I need to try to find something I can fit him on. So that, and of course, I do have a Okoye ordered, but of course, my first order got delayed. So I'm waiting on Okoye, and I'm also, my pizza plant truck is supposed to be delivered tomorrow, but that actually is being delivered to my mom's house because when I checked out for whatever reason, because I have her info in here too, and I think it just auto saved and I clicked the wrong thing and it went there, which is fine. It doesn't really matter. So I think it's supposed to be delivered to her house tomorrow. So that'll show up there tomorrow. So I have the Pizza Planet truck and Okoye, and I think that's everything for NYCC. I still end up getting more than I really planned on getting. Yes, the next time I live stream, which I hope is next Thursday, like I want to plan to be on track for. Try to do Thursday night pop talk every Thursday. So hopefully that'll end up being. I can show that off next week when everything's good and well. So let's see how many I ended up with. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if you figure roughly 12 pops altogether between all of NYCC. So and I did end up actually scoring the blue Vegeta today. And I say scoring, I went to go get the bundle. I went, I saw it. I was like, screw it, I want Biggie. So I went to go try after I decided. I pretty much talked myself out of it. Saw where it went live. I got up there. By the time I got there, the bundle was already gone. And I was like, well, the heck with it. I want something. So I ended up getting the blue Vegeta. So I'll probably end up selling that or trying to trade it for something of better value, so to speak. Of course, I really want Biggie, but I think at the same time, everybody I know that went for the bundle or wanted the bundle also ended up getting wanted Biggie as well. So I couldn't find anybody that wanted the bundle and didn't want Biggie. So that's just how that goes. So anyway, so that's for the most part, my NYCC haul. And I'm actually going to do a video on that once everything actually comes in. I figure instead of just doing one and saying, well, I'm waiting on this, waiting on that, I'm waiting on the Pizza Planet truck and Okoye. And once she shows up, then I'm just going to do an actual complete haul on that. So yeah, I have a couple minis, Mary. I have, let's see, let me grab them real quick. So I have Lando there. Stop. Don't move. These are just, man, they're little heads. So that's from that's from one of the Star Wars Bounty Hunter boxes. And then I think this one was as well. I got the Emperor. So this one's pretty cool. And then I got, his head's messed up. Here we go. So I got this one. So his head's, I don't know what's up with him. Yeah, and speaking of Captain Rex, I am waiting on him, but it's probably going to be a little while before I get him. Because, long story short, the girl that it was supposed to be hooking me up, she did. But apparently she hasn't shipped a lot of stuff out, and she gave me a price quote. It was what I, within reason. And so I sent her the money. She printed out the label, and she went to go ship it. And apparently she thought the medium flat rate was just a medium-sized box, and not the actual medium-sized flat rate box like you have to use, or large. I mean, so she can't fit. The box she got was like a 16 by 16 by 14 or something like that, because it was a lot of pops. It was like 12 to 15 pops. So I was like, crap. So now, of course, it's gonna be like $60 to ship it, or if she does the retail ground, which is what I probably would have done if I had thought about looking at the label, looking it up, but I just, I took for granted, which is fine. SSG, what's up, buddy? So I'm waiting for her to get the refund on the other shipping label, and then once she does, we're going to reprint using the retail ground and get it to me. So it's probably going to be the end of October at least before I end up getting Captain Rex and was that Captain Rex, the Carnage, and she also got me Junkrat, or not Junkrat, Roadhog, the Junkenstein Roadhog, as well as a bunch of the new Wreck-It Ralph pops. So waiting on those. So once they get here, I'll probably just mention them in my video. So anyway, so that's that. And of course, in case you guys forgot, and I gotta find it. There it is. I will mention again for those of you that didn't hear from last stream, but once I reach Hot Topic, everything's on Hot Topic. The girl I know works at Hot Topic, so she was able to hook me up with pretty much getting them with her discount. So once she mails them to me, then I'll be good. It's just a matter of her getting them to me. So, but I did want to make a mention again that I will be giving Shock away here. Once I reach 150 subs, I'm going to do like just a short video saying, thank you, I'm giving this away. Comment down below, and then I'll do like a random comment picker from that. So share away. So once I get there, then this will be somebody's. So hopefully I'll get there for too long. My goal is to get there by the end of October. So hopefully I will. Yeah, Facebook and Twitter Funko, that's probably going to be a slim to none. I mean, there are people, people win, but there's so many people that enter. I mean, I enter everyone myself as well. So, trying to get those is going to be definitely pretty tough. And I will share one other thing, is that on the live stream the other night on the Gasolcast, they said they needed a Newt Chase. Let me close this out. It's getting on my nerves. Leave. Yes. So I have the Newt Scamander Chase. So I am actually going to be sending this to the Gasolcast. I just actually need to put it in a box and send it to them. So, of course, right now it's holding up my phone. So, there. So, yeah, I'm going to send that to them because I know Heather really wanted it. And she's bought like three of these different. So, I figured I have it. It's nothing. I actually traded for it and had just planned to sell it when I got it. So, instead of, So instead of doing that, I'm actually gonna just send it to them and be done with it. You know, I'd much rather send it to a friend than, you know, do something like than try to sell it. Hey Tickles, how you doing? Excuse me, my throat's dry. You're talking, I start getting hoarse. So yes, I'm gonna send that to them. I'll probably ship it out first of the week. So no, 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 not at all. Mainly Star Wars, Icon, and really exclusives like anything Funko Shop. Like I have a bunch of Spastic Plastic, and I'm one of the people I like things with stickers, not necessarily chases. I just like stickers. So STCC, NYCC, um, a lot of those things. So, but probably my biggest majority though is definitely Star Wars for the most part. So obviously, I obviously I like Star Wars. So got this, you know, cool guy here, and I got the other one, and so I wish this one would stand up by itself. He's just not really strong enough to stand up without falling over. So put him back. So yeah, but of course I've come to the realization that as I collect, what I collect changes constant, like not really constantly, but definitely evolves to a degree, and I think everybody does to some extent. Because like right now on this little section right here, of course that's Jollibee, which that's the most expensive pop right now. That is one. That is the Jollibee that I pulled from the Chrono Toys giveaway, or not giveaway. $300 Ultimacia mystery box. So that's the metallic version, 4,000 pieces. Yep, maybe I was trying to get the focus there. So there's this one. I'm actually have this one listed for sale. So just because it's cool, but I want my money back for the box I bought, so I can buy another box at some point. So I have that one, which I'm going to put this one back over here. She did, and I even messaged her and told her a price, and she never messaged me back. So I'm not really, you know, I think she told me that her biggest thing is she wants to win one. She keeps doing these mystery boxes, hoping to pull one. So I don't think she wants to sink the money in, like actually buying, like dedicating to buy one. So I get it. So and this one, he's actually dropped in price a little bit too, because when I got him, he was worth 310. But of course, there's been some low balls on eBay, so now he's down to like 290, I think, when I last looked, 285, 290. So, but and I'm debating about getting rid of this one or trading or this one. I can't make my mind up. I like the Bigfoot, but at the same time, this is the only Bigfoot I have, and I don't foresee him being super valuable. And yes, I like collecting them, but I also like I do like seeing things of value. So don't get me wrong. It's always nice to get a cool pop, especially with the sticker, and then seeing the price go up, so or value of it go up. So, but he just doesn't. You know, he's all by himself, and he just doesn't fit that well. So, but I do enjoy the chase of get it, chase of I thought about that. So, but I have plenty of decent pops to give away because here I'll move the. Of course, the if you guys are wondering, the tailgate there is for I use it for photos. So there we go. But right there, that box is all the pops that are for sale / giveaway or whatever. So let me just back in. So yeah, all those pops are just kind of for whatever. Stop. See, I moved it, now it won't stay. There we go. Yeah, no problem. Not a problem at all. Yeah, if I see one, I think I have one coming to me. Hopefully, I'm supposed to at some point. So he told me that it was coming. So luckily, I think I have one secured. But if I do see another one, I'll definitely pick one up for you, and that's definitely not a problem at all. So, but yeah, I'm just yeah. Of course, I've been up since like I went to bed last night because we didn't have any power. I think I went to bed like 9 o'clock, so I woke up at like 6 this morning. And then I've just been going nonstop. But I want to get up here and chit chat and just hang out a little bit and do something. I just wanted to have a little bit of time. So I'll probably go for a few minutes. I guess I can do like a Q&A if you guys want, for the 8 of you that are in here. So if you guys want to do a little Q&A and just have any questions or whatever, I'm here. Put some of these back in the box where they belong. Let's see, this way? Yeah, that's right. But yeah, all those ones, of course, I created a separate stash for all the ones down there. Let's see, 3 favorite pops. Let's see, let me look. Probably my Chewbacca on the AT-ST, which is right there. That's probably one. The Toucan Sam is probably another that I like. Because I actually traded 2 pops that I bought at retail, and I think it was like $130 for it, like last month. So, or month before last. So I was able to trade for that one for a good price. And the third one, let's see, what would be my third one? Probably my Mud Trooper. Pop, it's on the top pop. Probably Tony the Tiger. More than likely that, or like like Grails, something like some of the holographic ones, like Darth Maul, or even some of the other ones, something like that. Would definitely probably be on the top. But yeah, Mud Trooper is probably my third favorite, just because I really like the Mud Trooper, which I personally I enjoyed Solo. Of course, I'm pretty easy to entertain, so I just really enjoyed Solo. I actually have the complete collection of Solo, which now they're hiding behind all those pops, but I have all the exclusives, all the chases, and everything. I have the entire collection. Most wanted Hot Toys. Well, luckily so far I already have the Neon Tech Iron Man on order. Thanks to me and Jetta were talking, and how that happened is me and Jetta were talking, and I said I missed out on a Facebook Live where they were giving away the codes during New York Comic Con. So then, like 10 minutes later, he tags me on Discord and just tells me, it says Sideshow IG Live now, and of course I knew exactly what he was meaning. But I got in there early enough that I was able to get in there and secure a code, which the code unlocks the page, because they had like a password page, and the code unlocked it where you can pre-order it for retail price pretty much. So I have that on pre-order now. Let's see, the other one, top 3. Really, I think even though I don't have anywhere to put him because he's so big, but I really, after Jetta got the Hulk, I really, really, really want the Hulk. Just because the detail and for what he is for the price is just awesome. And the other one would probably be the Iron Man Mark IV with the gantry. Which so gantry, the one with, so it's like remember Iron Man 2 where he's got his like arms out like this and he's getting the suit taken off. That whole setup was like $650 though for both of them. So, but that's probably definitely on the top 3. And most hated pop from NYCC. Most hated pop. I don't know which ones I really hated, just because there were some that, there was definitely several I didn't care for. Like, I'm not into anime at all, for the most part. Like I said, I said it on Discord today. I bought the Blue Vegeta today, mainly just so I could trade it, or, I might, of course, or sell it to a friend for a good price, something like that. I kind of got up there, it's like, well, dang it, I want something now. So, got that. But I'm not really much into anime, so I didn't care anything about like the Great Ape that everyone was freaking out about. I didn't really care much for it. Didn't care anything for the Killer Frost. What was the other one? There's another Hot Topic exclusive I didn't care anything about. I can't remember what it was though. But there are quite a few that just definitely I passed on. Of course, I didn't care anything about the Hanna-Barbera from Funko. Crossed my mind just because, again, I do like the exclusives. But they really weren't anything that I really cared much about. So yeah. And I guess a question for you guys is that I do some 3D printing for fun. And as you can see, and I'll go grab them in a second, but that's actually a bust of Thanos. So if you guys like 3D printing, I could start doing some of that on here as well. Do some 3D prints and just some different things like that to showcase as well if you guys like that. So, and how do I get the comments to come back up? There it is. Yeah, I saw the cancellations, which I would be beyond mad if I got a cancellation. So, so yeah, I would be very upset. And I actually had, what did I have canceled? I had something pre-order canceled recently. I can't remember what it was. It was well, the Anna got canceled. The Anna Shrink or Shrine Shrink from Amazon, from Overwatch, that was canceled. But then they said I could reorder it, or then I saw it went live, so I reordered it and could get it again. So, and let me go grab it. I'll show you guys a close up. So, I keep saying one of these days I'm going to paint this guy, but I still haven't bothered. And you guys just fell. Went for a ride. Look at that. Give me a second. Crash. There we go. Maybe I'll get a better setup one of these days. All right, do this. Let's do that for now. So, there is Thanos. And this actually took like 20-ish hours to do. So that was, yeah, it was a long time. So let me try this one more time. There we go. And then the other one I said I need to try to paint is this Porg. So this is like, and this one was really tricky because, and this one I actually had a different 3D printer that could print different supports that would melt away in water. So because that way, otherwise you never be able to do the mouth with the way 3D printing works, because you can't have it print in midair. So I have that, and of course I have a bunch of other 3D printing things that I could do. Like I sent one of these, and of course I sent a couple things if you guys watched. Dang it! Look, it worked good for a long time, and now it don't want to work. So, sorry guys. But, anyway. I printed these. I printed some of these, and this is one just like I've sent to Kentpool. So, I sent him this one. This robot actually articulates and moves and does all that kind of stuff. So, that's definitely pretty sweet. It's getting on my nerves. Making me mad is what it's doing. Now he won't. See, I had it good for what, 45 minutes, and now it won't stay. There we go. So yeah, you can articulate, you can move. He can do all grades of stuff. He can, which is, pretty cool for a 3D printed thing. But I really enjoyed this one, and of course, you wouldn't know this was 3D printed if you didn't actually look at it. So anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna get off here. Been up here for what, 15 minutes now. About 10:30. So I definitely appreciate everybody stopping by tonight, and excuse the last few minutes of phone falling and going every which way. I've been trying to get it to work on my computer, but I don't have good enough internet at home, so I have to use my phone. And apparently my computer every time I click it, it says keep going live. So maybe I can get it figured out eventually at some point. Anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by, and as always, guys, you do you.